Alright, so what we're doing today, this is Chad with Bluebird Honey Company and Bee Supply. And what we're doing today is we're taking this TIM frame that I showed you the other day that was ready to be split. And we're going to go ahead and split it. You can see we've got everything already set up. These are going to be put into 3 5-frame nucs basically. And this hive should be more than adequate to split. There you go, that's all the smoke you need. It's important to have everything set up. The parent hive that these are coming out of, you can see we've already set our 5-frame nuc right back up there exactly where we had the other one at. So Drew, go ahead and move your smoker so it's not sitting there in everybody's face and right over there by the hive. We're taking these out of 10 frames and we're breaking them down. So count your frames, see how many you got.
9.
You got 9 frames in there, so 9 by 3 is 3 frames a piece. And I've got some other frames sitting over here that I'm probably going to go ahead and add. There'll probably actually be 4 frames in there for right now.
These are
That's
not
fine.
the kind of frames we like. This has got metal.
As you can see,
catch, and it's hard to break them loose.
as you can see, they've got the metal frame spacers in there, and that's not really a good thing. That's just another place for your small hive beetles to run and hide when you go in and you inspect your hive. Not only that, but you can't get your frames out real good, and what happens is you wind up busting frames.
They are propolized down as well.
And that's not a good thing. So we're just going to do a quick change out into a 5-frame nuc and then 2 splits off of this 10 frame that's more than ready to go.
And it is heavy. I feel lots of honey for all these honey lovers.
That's that junk in the hive that we don't like. Some people call it honey. Us and Don the Fat Bee Man call it junk. That's a great frame right there that's just packed full of honey. Now a lot of people will argue, but that's enough bees right there to do a split with. If you've got a queen cell, that's enough to do your whole thing with right there. And you can see in our box,
Get a good close-up right here of these dark bees.
we've already got,
They're pretty, black bees.
we've already got hive beetle traps and all of our boxes ready to go. And we're just going to split this thing up and they'll take off. We want to make sure the queen stays in the parent hive though, and that's the one we want to make sure we put back. We've got a good queen in this box. Don't want to get rid of her. Don't want to move her. We want these bees to keep chugging right along. It's the middle of September. It's about 80, probably 82, 83 degrees out, late in the afternoon. And a lot of people ask, well, what are you going to do with the boxes that don't have any queens in it? Well, it's a good question. I'll show you in just a second. There you got a frame with some honey. It's got some brood, lots of honey. It's that junk in the hive we don't like to see. They're looking to find the queen now, and as you can see, they're working without veils, they're working without bee suits, they're working without gloves. These are some of Don the Fat Bee Man's stingless bees, I guess. I'm kidding, they do have stingers and they will sting you. But you want to talk about a packed hive. A lot of people would say, why are you splitting this right now? Why aren't you just going to go through the winter with this? That's a good strong hive. Yeah, it is. But we're in the business of making bees, not making honey, so that's the reason we do what we do. If you want to increase your hive numbers, you can do one of 2 things. You can buy from somebody, or you can make your own bees. And we can show you how to do that. You can tell it's propolized in real good, and I'll show you a better shot of those metal frame spacers, i.e. beetle hiding places, beetle condos. Michelle's looking for the queen. She's probably going to be in towards the middle, but lots of good brood on that frame. We're just placing it right over there. And these are our split boxes, and I want to show you real quick what the front of a split box looks like. It's just a hole. It's just a hole, and we've got it screened off and stapled so the bees will stay in there once we transfer them up on the hill. Your queen's probably going to be on your next couple of frames.
Got lots of good.
There's Drew. Drew is our bee removal expert. He's going to do a big cutout tomorrow up in Toccoa, Georgia, and you should be able to see a video of that after we get done and I get it uploaded and all that other good stuff.
You get smoke and just keep a little smoke over there.
But this is a good strong hive. We don't run 10 frames. This is one I originally bought back in the spring, and I don't like 10 frames. They're heavy, they're cumbersome, and I like to winter everything in 5 frame. If you got questions as to why, I can tell you that too. Just my personal preference. You like these videos, make sure you leave a comment, hit your like button. You can go to our Facebook page at Bluebird Honey Company and Bee Supply. You can contact us that way, or www.bluebirdbeesupply.com. It's currently under construction, but I believe it is up and live and ready to go.
This is why we don't like metal spacers.
The metal spacers are hard to get out.
Can't get your finger between. Here.
And you should be going through your hives a good bit anyway, so
and we just check this.
You know what's what. That thing I can see already is just packed with brood, and these are the type of queens, if you can see it, I'll bring it over here in the sunlight where you can take a look. It's just packed with good brood. These are the type of queens we love. Good laying queens, good solid brood patterns, good queens. We sell queens, we sell packages, we sell nucs. We will have a limited number of nucs available for the spring of 2014. Is that your queen?
No, it's just all brood, so I'm going to start that one back.
And that's going back in the parent hive.
A lot of open brood, so it's ready to go ahead and they're ready to be fed and babies.
You see the bees aren't really too much concerned. This also has a screen bottom board in it, and I'll show you that in a minute as well. Not fond of that as well. But this is part one of a 2-part video. I don't want to make this too long, so I'm going to stop it now, and we'll pick it up back again in just a second with part 2.